What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Pub Sports Radio Baseball Show. My name is Jose Bouquet. Over there is my good buddy Andrew Santangelo, and we're going to talk about some baseball today here. It's going to be a fun night. Thanks for everyone for watching. We appreciate you. If you're a frequent listener of Pub Sports Radio, you'll know my face. You'll have seen us before. We're going to probably go live here for about like an hour and a half-ish, talk baseball, talk about the latest news going around. And along with that, we'll be keeping our eye on the games going, and we'll be live betting with you guys. So thanks, everyone, for watching. Drop a comment below what you guys have bet on today, and let me know. I'm working on stuff to show you guys that I'm what my bets are out, but I've got a couple out there. So it's going to be a fun night. And if you're interested, if you're a Pub Sports Radio frequent listener, and I like you, of course, DM me, shoot me a DM on Twitter to jump on the show. I know my man Trusty, he offered the other day, if you Trusty, shoot me a DM, we'll get you on the show. We'll talk baseball. So I can't wait for that. Real quick, let's shout out our first two commenters. Shout out to Ross Pitts, the Angels, hitting the Angels out there. And then shout out to my man live from H-Town. What's up, my man? I'm watching. Let me see where the Astros at right now. I can't even. I'm looking at the top bar. It's 0-0 still, but
Astros are 0-0 top two.
Okay, so but they're threatening. Though Colorado is threatening, so can't wait to see what's happening there. But we're at first. Let's break this ice, Andrew. Let's talk about division races and such, because baseball is in full swing. Baseball is hot in the streets, and we'll start with the National League. You're a Phillies guy. You've had a pretty good week, huh?
That's probably the best week in a long, long time. For those who don't know, 8-game winning streak for the Phillies to overtake the Mets in that first place spot. Phillies now hold a 2-game lead because the Mets are slumping pretty bad. They dropped down to third place in the division as the Braves overtook that second spot. So right now you currently got the Phillies sitting at first at 59 and 53, the Braves at 57 and 55, the Mets 56 and 55. Those are the three teams that are in the NL East division race. As the Nationals, of course, as we all know, sold at the deadline there. Now sit 9 back. But I think this is a big week for all three teams. Mets have the easiest schedule at the start of the week, at least, as the Mets got the Nationals. It's a team they got to take advantage of and beat up on, as the Phillies have the Dodgers and the Braves have the Cincinnati Reds, two teams who are obviously above 500 as they sit in their playoff races, which we can dive into more detail here with those teams here in a little bit. But going over to the Central, the Milwaukee Brewers still with a pretty big lead, up 6 games as they sit at 67 and 46. They have a 6-game lead over the Cincinnati Reds at 61 and 52. The Reds really have turned it on lately in these last few weeks as they try to chase down the Padres. They got as close to 2.5 this past week, but they currently sit at 3.5 games out of that second wild card spot. In the National League West, you still have the surprising San Francisco Giants now sitting 30 games above 500, 71 wins, first team to 70 wins. Dodgers sit at 67-45, surprisingly 4 games back of the Giants. I don't think anybody in the world could have predicted that one. And then, of course, the San Diego Padres, 65-49. And the wild card race, you have the Dodgers sitting in first, the Padres in second, and then, as I mentioned, the Reds sit 3.5 back here as honestly the playoff chase heats up here down the stretch. We finally in the final 2 months of the season, and this is where it gets pretty exciting.
Yeah, I mean, all these races have just been, like 3 weeks ago, we were all like, is the field already set, or do we have all of our teams already? And now the Phillies have won 8 straight, trying to make it 9, and it's been so crazy. I want to know from your standpoint, Andrew. Like I said, you're a rabid Phillies fan. You're a Philadelphia guy. You don't have any other jerseys besides Phillies. I would like to know from your standpoint how this 8-game winning streak has been mentally. How have you been before this game winning streak, and how are you now?
Yeah, so I always thought before this win streak, there's always a chance the Phillies could overthrow the Mets, as I was talking about before on our last time we were on here. And just because the division's bad, nobody was willing to take that big run and kind of run away with the division. The Mets left it open for the Phillies and Braves to chase down. The Braves, obviously, even with the losing Acuna, they went out and bought at the deadline, kind of rebuilt that outfield. And now I think this win streak really put the Phillies in great position. The Phillies have the best, or not best. The Phillies have the easiest schedule left in the whole entire MLB, and they really took advantage of that this past week against the Nationals and Mets. But listen, this win streak has been mentally, it's kind of put me overboard. I'm ready. I'm all in on the division race. I really think it's the Phillies to lose now because of the schedule. The Phillies have a lot more home games than road games left on the year, and the Phillies play a lot better at home. And I think the biggest thing is the Phillies that you haven't seen in a while is they're clicking at the same time. JT's amped it up. Harper's amped it up. So I'm really excited down the stretch here, and I really think the division's the Phillies that lose at this point. And the odds say that too, is the Phillies now have the best East.
We lost you there for a second at the end, but I think we got the point, though.
I said even the odds say that because the odds have the Phillies as the favorite in the NL East now.
Oh, yeah. No, it's been crazy. The odds have been jumping up and down, back and forth the whole time, and I've been keeping an eye on it. Like I said, we talked about it too. I like the Reds to come back from their division, hole, and we talked about the Phillies too, like you said. And now, I mean, the worst part about it for the Mets is now after this series against the Nationals, they've got 2 straight weeks against the juggernaut Giants now, apparently, and the Dodgers. So
yes.
That's just brutal stretch, and they needed every bit of that room before then, and now we're going into it down. So it's a really tough start for the Mets. I kind of feel bad for them. I know you don't, obviously, but I know that's obvious. But the Mets fans kind of, geared themselves up for this, their playoff chase. But ownership was kind of like, hey guys, before the season, they're like, let's take it slowly. We're not going to build a winner overnight. And now it's pretty brutal. So I hope it does stay interesting, though. I want the Phillies and Mets to battle it out throughout the year. Andrew, you told me that you were on a plane recently. I just have a random question. Did you go back to Philadelphia anytime? Did you make the flight back to go see Roy Halladay's jersey retirement?
What was that? I kind of lost you there. Did I go back home? Is that what you said?
Yeah. Did you go see the jersey retirement and such?
I went home for my brother's wedding this past weekend. Is why I was flying home. So it was a great, fun weekend. I wish I could have got to see a game while I was up there, but not all. Being serious now, yeah, it was a great weekend. Get to see the family. It's been a very long time since I've seen everyone. So I mean, obviously with COVID hitting and stuff, it's been quite some time since I saw a lot of the extended family there. I've been able to see the immediate family quite a bit this summer, but so congratulations to my brother again. But that is why I flew home here this past weekend to answer your question.
Okay, interesting. Hey, I didn't know. Shout out to your brother. And also, I've asked for one of your brothers to be on a program with me for, it feels like years now, and that still hasn't happened. So just want to remind you about that still.
Hey, to be fair, we kind of took some time off there this summer as I was traveling a little bit. So we'll get them. We'll get them on.
Okay, so let's go around the league real fast. Let's talk about the games that are in progress right now. Right now, we've got a top 3, 0-0 Chicago and Milwaukee. You've got top 7, 6-3 Angels versus the Blue Jays. That was a kind of a good call by my man Ross Pitts up there. And I do agree with you with your comment just now as I'm down looking at it. I do think that the Blue Jays will probably have that spark in game 2. We talked about it on Jimmy the Bag show, traveling from Canada to Los Angeles, a little bit of jet lag, especially after an emotional series. Kind of an easy game to pinpoint, and I'm glad you did there, Ross Pitts. So shout out to you, and I do like the Blue Jays in that second game. I think that offense will come back alive. Continuing, we've got St. Louis. When I see STL, I just think Seattle for some reason. But St. Louis versus Pittsburgh, 4-1, top 6. Your Phillies and Dodgers are in a rain delay. Very frustrating because that was my say-hey play of the day. Dodgers run line. Hope that can continue. But we probably won't see Nola and Scherzer come back out now. Top 2nd, another rain delay. Nationals versus the Mets, 3-1. Like we said, those are 2 important games. I also have Nationals first 5 -0.5 plus 230. Gave that out on the MLB Closing Time show. So hoping that one will pick up too. Top five, we've got Oakland 2, Cleveland 3. Top of the 6, Boston and Tampa Bay. The Red Sox are up 4-1. Thank the heavens. We've got bottom of the 5th right now in Atlanta versus the Cincinnati Reds. 2-2. Good game right there. We'll talk about that one here in a second because I think we might be able to get a good line there. And then we've got a 2-0 ball game right now in Kauffman Stadium. The Yankees are down 2-0 early. Nestor Cortez touched up. And last but certainly not least, we've got the Colorado Rockies versus the Houston Astros. It's still 0-0. The Rockies threatened in the top half of the inning. Didn't get the run across, apparently. And now the Astros have a man on second in the bottom of the second. So, Andrew, let's talk about that Yankees game, and let's talk about the Reds-Braves game first. I don't know if you can pull up the live odds real quick, Andrew. What do you Okay, awesome. So let me know, what do you think of those two games? Is there a bet you're leaning towards live right now? You can take perhaps the Yankees as a bigger underdog, see if they come back because we saw them blow a couple leads. Maybe it'll go the opposite way, or we're going with this tie ball game.
So Yankees, like you said, are down 2-0, and we have the Yankees at plus 164, while the Reds are down 3-2, and the Reds are plus 102. Listen, the Yankees are battling some injuries / COVID. Rizzo's out. Gleyber Torres is out. I actually don't like them to come back in this game. I think Kansas City is going to hold on. The Yankees have been dealing with a couple different issues here over this past weekend, forcing some guys out, and I think it's going to continue that way. I know the Yankees have been playing some pretty good baseball as of late. Have won 8 of the last 10, but just dealing with some of those issues this weekend. I think it's going to get to them today, and I think Kansas City holds on in that game. Okay. And then, as far as Atlanta goes, did Atlanta just lose a run? As I was getting ready to talk about that game, I think the score on my app just changed to 2-2. So I don't know if there's
no, they have not lost a run. I think that's just your app. It's still 2-2. It seems Sonny Gray's kind of cruising right now. 2 outs, no one on with Jorge Soler up. So still 2-2. You're good there.
The only thing I can think of maybe a challenge or something, because it did say 3-2 on my app for a second there. But I will say I do like the Reds then. And a tie game, plus 112 it's going up to now. I mean, I think there's going to be a battle there, obviously, but Braves have struggled against teams above 500. Atlanta currently sits 26-36, 10 games under 500 against 500 teams, as the Reds sit 9 above 500. I like Cincinnati in a tie game there. Braves bullpen struggled this past weekend in a few games. Will Smith's he's blown a few saves in his last outing. So if you're going off the odds, I do think the Reds' odds there, it could be a play.
I like that. I finally finished my box while we were talking here. Those are all the plays I have out there today. Detroit moneyline minus 122 is about to start. Pirates' first 5 team total over 2.5 is already a loser. They only get 1 on the board, unfortunately, against J.A. Happ's decrepit body. Nats are in the delay, unfortunately, like we said. I have the Kansas City New York Yankees first 5 under 5.5. So I'm hoping for a little bit of a pitching duel. Daniel Lynch dealing so far, but Matheny's out there currently. It seems like he just might have rolled an ankle or something, fielding a ground ball. A little awkward throw, so we'll see what happens there. But and then I've got the Rockies first 5 plus 0.5. John Gray just got out of the inning, so we'll see what happens. And Andrew, are you gonna make your Reds an official play here?
Yeah, let's go for it. I'll make the Reds an official play.
Oh boy! All right, I like it, Andrew. I like it. So, shout out to you. Let's turn off this air.
So Sonny Gray. I like Sonny Gray better than Drew Smyly too. And like you said, he's been cruising before that 4th inning. Hit a little bit of a patch, but yeah, give me Gray over Smyly there in the pitcher's duel. And again, Braves bullpen in struggle.
Okay, Ross chimes in. He has the Nats plus 1.5, and Tony Cobbs. Shout out to you, Tony, for watching. Yeah, he took Nats first 5 as well. So we are all hoping collectively that those games go back on. But the fucking rain in Washington is pretty brutal. So It's going to be interesting. Ross, thank you for another question. I appreciate you for getting this conversation going. Oakland, Andrew. You're an Oakland A's guy.
That's the next play I want to talk about, to be honest.
Okay, well then, please, by all means, tell me about it, Andrew.
I actually like the A's to come back in this game. They're currently at plus 186 money line. I think that's a pretty good play there. I think, again, Indians have been struggling as of late. Indians have been struggling this year compared to previous years. They sit 10.5 back at 55 and 55, 22 and 36 against teams above 500. The A's, on the other hand, have been playing pretty good baseball. 4-game win streak, 8-2 in the last 10, and McKenzie has been a struggling pitcher this year for the Indians. So I think the A's can get to him here shortly and gain the lead there. And I think A's can come out on top in that game.
I like that. So let's review real quick. Oakland A's live money line. What'd you get that at?
Mine has it at plus 186. I don't know about you.
Okay, plus 186, and then you're taking the Reds as well, correct?
What as well?
The Reds.
Yeah. You can put that in.
Awesome. And what number did you get that at?
The Reds were plus 112.
Okay, the Reds are live plus 112. All righty. Thank you very much, Andrew. We will have your plays scroll on the bottom while we have this going on. So, fun times. Andrew, you ready to talk about the American League?
Yeah, I'm excited to get an update on where you are right now.
Andrew, that's a complicated question nowadays. That is a complicated question. Before I get into all of that, again, thanks for everyone for watching. Shout out to the 12 people that are watching us. Like I said, if you're interested and you want to come on the show, talk some baseball with us, just shoot me a DM on Twitter at Jose Bouquet. I probably should have my Twitter open on my computer if I want to check my DMs. So definitely need to do that. But like I said, join us. Come talk baseball. Comment if you got any bets, any questions. We'll be happy to answer them. All right. So the American League, Andrew. Let's start off with what everyone wants to hear about. My Boston Red Sox have had a month. They've had a month, Andrew. It has been one of the worst months. It is the worst month of the year so far. 2-8 in their last 10. They fallen out of first place in the American League East. They are now 4 games back of the Tampa Bay Rays. They lost a brutal heartbreaker to the Blue Jays. Not Sunday night because they were off Monday. So Sunday night, George Springer, 3-run home run. I'm sure all of you saw it. Up 7-2 in the 7th inning. I'm not in panic mode, Andrew. I'm not where Mets fans are. I've said this on other platforms. I have not been happy. Definitely not happy. But I think that they can stabilize this shuffle because they're not where the Mets are. Let's just be honest. They've been playing just as bad, but they've had more of a cushion to play bad. They're still in the wild card, firmly in the wild card race. Honestly, they would be in the wild card right now. They would be on the road at Oakland by 1 percentage point. It's actually just based off of that. So they're tied for basically the lead in the wild card. So I'm not worried yet. Definitely need to turn it around. And if they want to choose this series against the Rays in a very, very important series to do it, I would love to see it. So I would like to see it. Some more comments, by the way. Shout out to Arthur. Arthur says, Detroit in the under. I'm on Detroit as well, so I like that play. Zach Wilson for MVP. Came on the show earlier, commenting. I said that I appreciated your name because I am a Jets fan as well. However, I don't like this comment. The Red Sox are done, just like the Mets. I don't appreciate that at all. What's up, Trusty? I just shouted you out earlier, Trusty. If you want to jump on the show, we talked about the other day if you wanted to jump on and we can talk baseball and horses and stuff. You're more than welcome to jump on. Just shoot me a DM on Twitter if you're interested. Oh, boy. Was that a 3-run shot from Jose Abreu I just saw? Because Minnesota up 2-0, suddenly down 3-2. Jose Abreu takes my man Griffin Jacks deep. for MVP. He was reigning AL MVP. It's having a quiet season, but White Sox are a wagon. Some more comments. My man Zach Wilson. I'm gonna just call him MVP from now on. I'm not gonna call him Zach Wilson. But MVP just giving me some updates. Royals are up 2-1 now, so that means that the Yankees are slowly climbing back into it. The Tony Cobb's has the the Red Sox team total over 4.5, and I know that's my guy Turnsies, Rusty Kuntz play of the day. So hope that hits for him. A lot of people like the Red Sox today, so it made me feel better about my chances today. But let's continue on with the American League talk. So the wild card game has significantly crowded up. Yankees, since the trade deadline, have been dominating 8-2 in their last 10. We said it on this program. I've been saying it wherever anyone has heard me. Anthony Rizzo was a big piece for them. Anthony Rizzo was a very, very big piece for the Yankees. I think he's a culture changer and exactly what he needed for that clubhouse. So I'm gonna see. I really hope he doesn't resign there. That's the one fear. I hope that he goes somewhere else and gets a lot of money. Trusty said maybe a little bit. Trusty will be going on till around 9-ish, so you've got some time. And if you can't make it tonight, no worries. But this is kind of an impromptu thing. This is what we do here: jump on, talk some baseball, get out of here. LJ, who I learned his name's not live from H-Town. I don't know why. When I saw LJ from H-Town, I just saw live for some reason. So shout out to you, LJ. I appreciate you for telling me your name. I did not want to call you the wrong thing the whole time, but he likes Arizona plus 1.5. Zach Gallen on the bump against the Giants. So that'll be a fun matchup. Alex Wood, I believe. So that's good.
It is Wood.
And Tony Cobbs also likes my man, or the Diamondbacks. And Zach Wilson, I should specify, we're on Central Time here, so we'll be going on till 10 Eastern. 10 Eastern. I apologize. I only speak in Central Time. So, speaking of very stressful things, the Red Sox are now in a pickle, 4-2 game, 2 on, 1 out. On the top of the 6th, Sawamura on the bump, who came out of the game recently of the 7-2 loss with elbow soreness. So very interesting to see him on the bump here. Shout out to Eduardo Rodriguez. K-prop hits. He hits 8. I believe it was 6.5. So shout out to him. But a big spot for the Red Sox there. I will not be live betting against my Red Sox. But Andrew, would you dare hurt my feelings and say that these Rays have a chance to come back right now?
I mean, obviously, like you said, first and second, Rays obviously have a chance to come back. Plus 260 is not bad odds here, especially in this situation where they're threatening. But however, I would not go toward the Rays here. I would make that an official play. Obviously, again, plus 260, some good odds. But I like the Red Sox to hold on in that game.
I hope you're right. MVP says, if I have a Zach Scherzer over 7.5 strikeouts and the game gets rained out, do I lose the bet or is it canceled? Now, I'm not 100% sure on this, my man, but if it gets canceled or postponed, then I'm pretty sure the bet just null and voids. But if the game picks up and Scherzer is not on the bump anymore, then you'll probably get a loss. So hoping for the best for you, my man, there, because it's a brutal way to lose a bet because of rain. So that's the bullshit we have to deal with for fucking capping. So, but continuing on, we talked about the Yankees 8-2. Now they're 2 games back of the Red Sox and A's for the wild card spot. The Toronto Blue Jays, America's team, as I'll call it, the Toronto Blue Jays, because everyone doesn't. Like, how do you hate this team? There's so many faces that you love. They've got the offense and the and the pitching. It's just a fun team to watch. They're 3.5 games back. The team that I would like to see get in the playoffs, hopefully, except not for my Red Sox. But that'll be a fun team to watch going forward. They've bought at the deadline. They want to win. So I'm excited to see what happens with them there. And then lastly, the last team that I can really credibly say is in this hunt is the Seattle Mariners, 59-54, 5.5 games back. They're pretty much done. But I want to give them a shout out for lasting this long. Andrew, I'd like to know, you're non-biased. You don't care about hurting my feelings.
No.
Who's going to win this wild card game, or who's going to be in the wild card game, I should say. What do you think right now as of August 10th, 2021?
As of right now, I have to say the teams playing for the wild card are going to be the Boston Red Sox and the Oakland A's. As of now. I understand they're struggling, but in the end, I think this team turns it back on. I don't like the Yankees overall to overthrow the Red Sox. Blue Jays, I don't think are going to have enough pitching there in the end by the end of the year. And listen, it's a 162-game season. Every team goes through a bad stretch, and this is obviously could be the Red Sox point, but they've got 65 wins already for a reason. Give me the Red Sox to end up winning that wild card. And because listen, if they come out and take 2 or 3 against Tampa Bay, you're going to be talking about it right back in that AL East race.
Yeah, hey, you're right. And by the way, Andrew, I'm gonna call someone out here. Eric Coate, he says that the Blue Jays are in Toronto. They are absolutely not. And I told him if they are in Toronto, I'll send him $5 on Cash App, no doubt. So go ahead and check that, Eric Coates, and come with me with your apology, please and thank you.
Wait, you talking about today's game, or if they moved back to Toronto?
Today's game, right now, they're in Los Angeles. Unfortunately, for my man Eric, he got caught because they're the home team technically, but they're in Los Angeles. So go look that again, my man. By the way, MVP chimed in with a comment about Rizzo. With Rizzo, the Yankees can win a division. They're such a different team without him, and I agree with you. I think I said this earlier today. He is a culture changer. He literally transformed one of the biggest joke teams in Major League Baseball, the Chicago Cubs, into a winner and got them the World Series. He was their first piece. He made the culture. That's why it hurt to see him go, and that's why I wasn't excited to see him in the Yankees, because at some point, all that skill's fine and great, but you need chemistry. And the Yankees didn't have that vibe, that spark first half of the season, and Anthony Rizzo really came in and gave it to him. So Joey Gallo too. Joey Gallo can't be discounted too. So shout out to both of them.
I think next year, that's definitely going to help. But in terms of this year, I think there's still lack a few things, and being 6 games back of the division, 2 back of the wild card, I think it'll be interesting to see how they catch up and how they respond. But I'm going to lean towards the Yankees just missing.
Okay. All right. I think the Yankees just missed the playoffs too. But Andrew, I just want to let you know, in the case, I think honestly, everyone in the baseball world would love to see the Oakland A's fall off, and then we get a Red Sox Yankees wild card game in Fenway Park or in Yankee Stadium, ideally in Fenway Park for my mental health. I don't think the A's are going to fall off. They've been a solid club. This is what they do. They make the wild card every year and then lose in the wild card game every year. So I think it'll be a fun matchup. But Andrew, I would like to let you know, in the chance that it does happen, I need you to just be with me that day, because I'm going to be on screen somewhere watching that game. So I need you to hold my hand through that experience, essentially.
I'll be there for you, man. Don't worry.
Thank you.
Real quick, though. Going off what you said, about right now and everything, I will say this, though. I do think when it's all said and done, so maybe I answered the question wrong from the last question you asked me, where I did say the Red Sox A's, because right now.
You're about to hurt my feelings, huh?
What is that?
You're about to hurt my feelings, huh?
No, I'm about to say, in terms of what I think at the end of the season, I think the A's overtake the Astros.
Oh, wow. Wow, you think the A's going to take out the Astros and take the division, and then we're going to see an Astros wild card game?
Yes.
Wow. I know you're a big A's guy. I mean, you say you don't have any other favorite teams, but I know if it was another favorite team, it would be this Oakland A's squad. They touch your heart a little bit. I don't know if it's because you watch Moneyball frequently or what, but that's a take right there, Andrew. I'd love for you defend it, please. The Astros have been in a swoon, but they're fucking good, Andrew. So please defend your take.
Well, listen, obviously they're good. The A's are good as well. But listen, that's going to be a battle. It's going to come down to who can beat who head to head. I don't know off the top of my head how many games they have head to head at this point. But I think, I mean, both teams are very well built. Both teams have been there. You saw the A's win the division last year. I think they're built for it. Obviously, I think Sean Manae's been pitching well. I did not see why he came out of the game early today. I don't know if anyone can give me an update on that, if he got hurt or if he was just struggling that bad, because he gave up 3 runs in 2 innings. But I don't know if he got taken out because of how bad his struggles were or if it was an injury. So that would be something to watch there. I don't know if you know about that one.
Yeah, I haven't seen it either. I saw someone say that he got taken out early, but I didn't see a reason why.
Okay. But I think the A's went out, got some bullpen help at the deadline. They got some other pieces, and obviously so did the Astros. But I think when it's all said and done, the A's got something to play for as well. Astros obviously have everyone against them. They want to prove everybody wrong. But listen, I think top bottom the A's are built pretty well. I like some of the other pickups in the offseason. I think down the stretch that veteran leadership is going to help them a lot.
That's very interesting. And let me tell you, as my man MVP saying here, no one wants to play the Astros in the playoffs. I do not want to play the Astros in the playoffs,
especially
as
in
a Red Sox fan. But Andrew, I really, really want that to happen now, because I will pay the price, Andrew. I will pay the price, and I will go to Houston again to go watch Red Sox Astros 1-game winner take all. And it will probably be one of the most scarring experiences of my life, but I'm willing to pay that price.
You think it'd be that ugly?
You know, here's the thing. We went to football games together. We went to Oklahoma State together. If you guys in the chat don't know, we've experienced our share of heartbreak. I just I know it's coming. Like it's the same thing with Oklahoma every year. You know they're gonna lose. But they get you get wrapped in, you get excited, you get to the game, and you're at the game. You're like, wow, I can't believe we're going to win. You talk yourself into it. And I know if I go to the Houston game, I'm going to be the only Red Sox fan in my group or my section. I'm gonna be an asshole. I guess not an asshole, but I'm very expressive. I yell during games. I'm a big stand up and I clap very loudly. So it's just, going into enemy territory like that's just scary sometimes. And when this would be one of those places that I would be like, man, this is going to be scary, but I'm willing to pay that price. I'm absolutely willing to pay that price. So Dennis Trusty saying that he can in fact come on. So Trusty, I will drop you the invite. You can meet my good buddy, Andrew. Trusty and I have exchanged 3 words over camera, and we only text. So it'll be fun to chat with my man, Trusty. Andrew, have you ever been to a horse track before, by chance?
I've not.
You have not? Yeah, see.
I know that surprises you, but...
Yeah, definitely. I know. Your non-soiled brain has not been baptized in this nonsense. So, Trusty, you can definitely come on, jump on for a couple of minutes, hang out, we'll be talking for the next 40-ish minutes. But yeah, Trusty's a big horse racing guy. One of the smartest horse racing people I know. When I go to a horse racing track, I'm just throwing darts, looking at odds, and following people that know much more than me. So he's one of those guys that he'll put you in the right spot. So I hope that he can give us a horse racing update. Give us a bet real quick. Andrew, I forgot about this. I'd like to tell you about this. This is not baseball related, everyone. This is gambling related, though, so keep your ears up. My friend, my good buddy, Billy Brisbane. Shout out to Billy. I'm not sure. He's probably not watching because he's watching what I'm about to talk about. He produced a show today, and he was very adamant Kings money line today, Andrew. Kings money line. Sacramento in their summer league game. I have not watched 1 second of summer league basketball. I don't even know who is on the Kings roster. However, I put I put a large bet on said Kings, and I think the game starts at 8. So, Andrew, if you could, I would love some occasional updates from you.
Sure.
I'm not going to watch the game. That'll make this a little more interesting. So give me some updates on it, and let me know how it's going occasionally throughout this stream.
So you took the Kings? Did I hear that right?
I took the Kings money line, yes.
Okay.
So yeah, hopefully they win. All right, so let's get my man Trusty on board. This man, he knows his horses. I would say he speaks to them. Maybe he knows their language. He knows how they run. And let me say, I think if I were to ever purchase a horse, I think I'd ask this man to make sure that the horse is in tip-top shape. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome onto the show, Mr. Dennis Trusty. Dennis, how are you doing?
Oh, great! That's the best intro I've been given ever since I've been on Pub Sports Radio.
Thank you. I would say I'm pretty good at intros. You know, I like to hype up my friends, as they say. Andrew, by the way, Yankees have just taken the lead. Daniel Lynch throws a changeup that does nothing, and it looks like I'm not updated on my Yankee no-name faces, but I think this is Kyle Higashioka who just hit a home run. So Yankees take a 3-2 lead. Wow, look at that. I'm fucking so Trusty, welcome. This is my friend Andrew. Trusty, Andrew.
Nice to meet you.
Trusty, I'd like to ask you first, because you're the horse racing guy. I've said it 1,000 times in the last 2 seconds. What are you betting today? What's going on in the horse racing world? Andrew doesn't know anything about horses.
Actually,
I barely know stuff. So just let me know.
Well, horse racing wise today, I didn't really like a ton. I just glanced through. I was more interested in, you said purchasing a horse, and that was funny to me because there's like the second biggest horse sale going on right now as we speak.
Oh, are we bidding? We putting some.
It's not bets. It's actually just buying them. Yeah. So
you're an auctioneer.
Well, no, I'm not an auctioneer. I'm just, now the betting starts after they turn 2 and they're 1 year old now. But that's how the rich people make more money.
Okay, hey, that's gonna be you one day, Trusty.
Hopefully, maybe.
Trusty, I could see you like auctioning horses one day. Like I could picture that in my head pretty clearly. Like you somehow like speed up. Like you're pretty slow talking now, but once you get talk about the horses, I feel like it just cranks up like it's fast forward, and you can just start going and going, and you can sell a horse.
Probably could actually. You're right. It's
okay.
We'd start off slow and then we'd ease on up, and then I could. I guess I could see that too if it was my job. But like earlier tonight, one of the horses sold for like 1.4 million. So
okay.
Yeah, they're playing ball.
They are in fact playing ball.
So is that 1.4 million like a lot, or is that like an average sell price?
That's the highest price so far of this year's sale. Last night they sold 110 horses, and they had over $21 million for, combined for the whole thing. So, I mean, that's a decent amount.
That's a good chunk of change.
Amount, yeah.
So hold on, Trusty. I have a question.
All right.
It seems like the horse business is the place to be. Why are we raising horses? How hard is this? I don't know how to raise a horse. I was always just feed it some hay, and I don't know if you can make it faster by feeding it special kind of hay. But why are we selling horses now?
Well, I mean, there's definitely ways to make it faster, and it costs to make them faster. At least costs to train them a lot. But so. It's kind of interesting. There's a lot of ways to make money, and there's a lot of ways to lose money in that business. But yeah.
So I have a question for you, real quick.
All right.
Do you have a favorite horse track?
It varies just on day to day how much I'm winning or losing.
Yes, of course. Of course.
It would probably be New York area racetrack, so that's my favorite to watch at least.
Okay, I like that. Also, I need to pull up the picture. I got a DM from Trusty the other day.
Oh,
and he sent me a picture of someone that I was not expecting to get a picture of. Truth be told. So tell me the story. Just how the hell did you meet this individual?
So working at Churchill Downs, it has its fair share of celebrities, and I was on like 3 hours of sleep. I just got off an 8-hour shift, and I did a shift the night before, so I was in rough condition, especially setting up what they had was a wedding. And I mean, there's been a lot of weddings there, especially some of them a lot more expensive than others. But so as soon as I got off work, I was heading upstairs to bet the horses. Naturally, what do you do?
Of course, yeah. Come on.
And I see you can show the picture, I guess now. That's a good lead way into it.
Yeah.
Donovan Mitchell. His former teammate was getting married. It's his former teammate Trey Lewis, and I was like, "I got to get a picture with you, please. Can I get one?" And he said, "Yeah, sure, go right ahead." So we did that. I looked dead on that picture because, like I said, 3 hours of sleep, but that made it worth it. It was worth it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So
that's really funny. Like I just, of all the people that you could have texted me a picture of, Donovan Mitchell was not on the list. Not on the list. I'm surprised. I did not know you work at Churchill Downs. There's another fun fact. See, we're learning about Trusty today. See, we learn about these things. If you don't know, Andrew, Churchill Downs is in fact a racetrack. It is a big racetrack. I think it's like the second biggest one, or not biggest, but it's in like your majors, right?
Yeah, that's like your major, because it has the Derby, obviously, and that's the big one. But no, I work security over there, and like I said, I ran into Brett Favre once. I've only been working there for about a year now. He's a dick. I'm not gonna lie.
Absolutely. I could have told you that one for sure. Yeah. There's not a doubt in my mind.
But no, Donovan Mitchell was really nice to meet. So do you all have any baseball plays going on right now?
Yes. Andrew, I'm going to cover your face real fast to show the baseball plays again. Things are getting sweaty here for me. We've got Detroit starting off as still 0-0, top two. Right now, the Red Sox are in a very precarious position, which I don't know. I wouldn't say I want them to win more than my bets, but it's definitely right up there. 2 on, 1 out with Garrett Whitlock on the bump and my man G-Man Choi hitting. So very interesting. And Joe West is fucking blind as a fucking bat. That old motherfucker can't call a strike. So that pisses me off. Continuing, I've got the Nats, but we're still in a rain delay. Phillies still in a rain delay. Yankees, Kansas City. I thought there was some home runs. There's 5.5, so I'm still alive by the half. But we need some runs to relax there. Hopefully, Nestor and Daniel Lynch can settle us down if they're still in the game. And I've got Rockies first 5 minus or plus a half. Right now, it's still 0-0. John Gray dealing a little bit, but he's got a man on. And your daddy, Yordan Alvarez, at the plate. Also, the Braves, the Bravos, have just taken the lead. Yeah. Andrew has the Reds money live right now live, and they've got bases loaded, 1 out, and the always interesting Amir Garrett on the mound. Fuck me right in the fucking face. The Red Sox just gave up the lead, so fuck off. Yeah. So that's annoying.
That's how you really feel.
Yeah, see, Trusty, I'm sorry, this is very colorful language. I know you've maybe not heard these things, but whenever I get angry, you just put words together, and who knows what's going to come out. So Red Sox blow another lead, but it'll be fine. I'm fine.
Right now, currently, I have a lot of rain in my issue plays. Dodgers, Phillies, first 5 under. Okay, well, that's under rain delay. Phillies money line. That's also under rain delay. Nats first 5. You can
Rain
see
delay.
the trend here. I also took the Reds and Braves over 9.5 minus 115. Reds team total, that was from Loshak today on his birthday pick. So I was like, I'll tell that.
You got it.
It's my dog's birthday. See, they didn't say that on the show. I commented.
Oh, yeah, I did see that.
And didn't say it, but hey, so far not horrible, but it could be at least 3 or 4 runs in right now. So
absolutely. So hold on, Trusty. It's your dog's birthday. Did you get your dog a gift?
I mean, I just got him ice cream. I mean,
okay, that's all we need.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's something.
There you go.
It's something.
Yeah, that's something.
He enjoyed it.
Good. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. My girlfriend is a very big celebrate your dog's birthday kind of person. So I celebrate my dog's birthday every year. She has a party hat. She gets cupcakes from this like dog bakery place. It's very bougie and ridiculous, but try to keep the girlfriend happy. So we'll see. We'll keep it going. So I hope your picks hit there. It seems everyone on that little East Coast Nationals Phillies swing is getting screwed right now.
Yep. I also have a White Sox lead after 5. I seen that you could get the money line, and it was really bad odds versus White Sox lead after 5. As far as those two different wordings go, minus 110 on that. So right now, not doing bad, but up by 1. And I also took the team total of the White Sox 5.5.
I like that. I like that a lot. Right now, it's 3-2, top 5 for your White Sox there. A big 3-run inning, and Jose Abreu home run helped you out immensely.
Yeah.
Immensely. So hold Trusty, we have a shared bond here. Andrew, I'll fill you in on this shared bond. Trusty and I, we both have a lot of interactions with our father figure, Jimmy the Bag, who I'm sure is not watching the show because he has better things to do on a Tuesday night. A Tuesday night, I think. So he has better things to do than watch us talk about him. So, Trusty, I would like to know, how are your interactions with my father, Jimmy? I see him frequently. You see him for the horses. The horses are his first love, and he definitely likes you more than me. So I would just like to know, what are your thoughts on just Jimmy,
Well, I think that would contribute to the taking it seriously.
Yes.
And the whole mustache. I think he likes your mustache. But I also think he's really worried to see it go. So, I think, too, that, you're talking to him about baseball, which he knows baseball. And he knows horses. But he don't know horses as much as I do. So
that's good, yeah.
That's where I think that if I started talking to him about baseball, I would get screamed at as well. So that's where I think the difference is live.
Okay, good. I'm glad that we could settle that as well. Goodness. Andrew, I've got to get you to a horse track once. I've got to get you to a horse track.
We should go together since you've been to only an F1 track.
Well, hold on, Trusty. Here's the dirty little secret. I have been to a horse track. There is a horse track in San Antonio. It's called Retama Park, something like that.
That don't count. That little.
Okay, well then, if that doesn't count, then I have in fact not been to a horse track. Can you explain why that doesn't count? Because all I see is a bunch of old people walking around, and I have not seen one live horse race there. So.
Okay, well, here's why I don't think that counts. They run for like $10,000, and if we go back to the prior part of 21 million. Averaging about 300,000 a horse. 10,000 that's donkey races. That's not horse races. But I got a buddy of mine that goes to Retama as well, so I can't really down it too much. It's actually, you described it actually pretty close.
Oh yeah.
I mean that's at least part of it. You got to hear some screaming and yelling in there. But if you've also got to go to a live horse race, that's another thing too.
So, Trusty, as you're talking, you jogged my memory again. I remember that me and my good friend Preston Ekdahl producer of Pub Sports Radio as well. We went to another horse track. I don't know what it's called, but it's in Houston, or I think it was in Houston. Is it
Houston?
Sure, I don't know. But I don't know.
Sometimes that one's not going to count either because you don't know any details about it.
No. I was just like, he asked me if I wanted to go, and I was like, sure, I've never been. Why not? And there was in fact live horse racing there, and I am fairly certain I did not win a race. So it was to be expected on all accounts.
Okay, well, like I said, you need to join us one night. Either one of you probably could. I'm sure Razor wouldn't mind.
Oh yeah, no, Razor's asked me a couple times before, so I might have to take him up on his offer. But here's the thing, Trusty. Once October comes around, I will be watching hopefully all the Red Sox games on a camera somewhere on a live stream. So if a Red Sox an important Red Sox game or a Red Sox playoff game happens to fall on a Wednesday or Thursday, I'll definitely jump on with you guys then, and you guys will see me be a maniac. Because
that's
the Red Sox, I'm very chill watching all other teams
except for the Red Sox.
Yeah, the Red Sox are really something different. So it's a big deal. I'm a big Jets fan, and let me tell you, I watch the Jets with a very third person. Like, I'm gonna sit back, they lose, oh well, but they still piss me off just as much. So it's interesting.
Well, to that point, I'd say it's an interesting kind of pissed off because that's like a pissed off you'd expect. The Red Sox are not the ones you'd expect. So
yeah, exactly.
Fair point.
Exactly. Andrew, I just want to. Andrew's a big Philadelphia guy, Trusty. He's from the mean streets of Philadelphia. Mm-hmm. He's your classic Philadelphia fan. Doesn't own any of their jerseys that aren't Philadelphia. Won't wear them if they're not Philadelphia, et cetera, et cetera. Mm-hmm. Can you recommend perhaps a horse track for my friend here if he wants to sample it in the delicacies in Philadelphia, perhaps? All I know, here's some horse racing fun facts. I know that horses are called fillies. So there you go.
What horses are called fillies?
No fucking idea. The
Did
brown
I expect
ones.
to read that question, did you?
The brown ones. So I have no fucking idea.
See, I do. I get you. It's the female horses are called fillies.
Okay, see, there we go. There we go. So do you have a place where he could go? Perhaps sample a little horse racing.
I know right off the top of my head where I could say in Pennsylvania, parks. I would not go to Penn National. It's let me see. I don't know how far of a drive it is from like Philadelphia, so I'm gonna look exactly.
Good.
Okay, It's in Bensalem, Pennsylvania.
I know where that is. Yeah.
Okay. See, there we
It's
go.
close enough.
There we go. So, Andrew, you're going to be there one day soon, and I can't wait to see you betting on the horses.
Okay. What about Oklahoma? Because that's where I currently am.
Oh, Oklahoma.
Are there just racetracks everywhere, Trusty?
No.
Well, there's a lot of them in a ton of states. There's some of them that ain't
really
in some states, but. Yeah, Remington Park. That's probably better than Parks is. So that's I think they start in September. I mean,
there we go.
Wrong, but
perfect. I like this. See, Trusty. My favorite part about this is that you come on and you tell me stuff that I have fucking no idea about. Anything that you tell me about horses is brand new information for me. So I love it, Trusty, and I appreciate you. Oh, God. And as I fucking say that, the goddamn Astros score a run in the bottom of the fourth. So 1-0 now, Astros. Let's go. Let's wrap it around real quick. Let's talk about all the league scores. Let me give my MLB a little refresh before I do. 4-4 still in the Red Sox. That is, again, incredibly frustrating. And I cannot believe that actually happened. Top 3, 0-0, Milwaukee, Chicago. Detroit has scored 2 already, so 2-0 there. Shout out to Big Show Picks. Happy belated birthday to Big Show Picks as well. St. Louis up 4-1, and at the bottom of the 8th, I believe that number is. Our 2 rain delays are still delayed. Andrew, you're the Philadelphia guy, so can you get a weather update for us after I'm done with this, please and thank you?
Okay.
You know the terrain out there.
I was about to give you an update.
Good. Okay, so bottom 7th, Oakland and Cleveland still 3-2. So your Oakland live betting odds are probably a little better now, less outs. We've got a 3-2 Atlanta, Cincinnati. Amir Garrett navigated his way out of that bases loaded jam with limited damage. 3-2 bottom 5 in Chicago White Sox, Minnesota Twins. Trusty, I think the Twins were the home team. Yeah, so the Twins are up with a man on, no outs. So that is hanging in the balance for you. We'll watch that with a keen eye. And I also have hanging in the balance, I'm just realizing, the New York Yankees, Kansas City Royals. Let's flash the bets up again. I have the under, first 5 under, 5.5. They're sitting at 5 right now. We've got a 3-2 count with Joey Gallo up and a man on second. So very interesting stuff. Hey, Andrew, do me a favor.
Turn on the light.
Turn on the light. First of all, that would be a good one. We've got about 20, 30 minutes left.
That's a good call.
Yeah. Trusty, I appreciate you for joining us. You're more than welcome to stick around. You don't have to stay the whole time, by the way.
I'm here.
Okay, so good. I don't want to keep you hostage, my man.
Oh, no.
Okay.
But Andrew, turn on the lights. Jose, turn off the lights. That would be a good combination right there, just to, make the better person on the show kind of look good. And
Thank you.
Ugly one disappear.
Yes, Andrew can actually grow facial hair. He was gifted that thick bushel of hair on his face. I have been gifted a small pencil stash, and Trusty, we will not speak about you, but you need to look intimidating at the horse races.
Well, here's the thing too that sucks for me. I'm not gifted that way, so this is how this would look after a month and a half.
Okay.
I tried, but it's just like no.
Fair enough. Hey, we all have certain gifts, Trusty. Yours is the horses. Mine are not mustaches. So I think we've established that at least. So I'm glad that we can get off.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey. You got a good one.
I've honestly gotten too many compliments on it. I've gotten too many serious compliments on it, and it's concerning. White Sox double play. So that's beautiful for you, Trusty. That's is beautiful shit. Yeah, 2 outs now.
Well, you can probably shave it off and then tape it on as a unibrow. That's how good it is.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still debating. Once I shave, do I just keep the stash? Like my hair clippings? Well, I don't know what do I do. How do I memorialize this?
Send them to Jimmy.
Send him
He'd
to
appreciate it more than you would.
Jesus Christ. Could you imagine if I did not tell Jimmy? Like I shave whatever one day, I don't tell him, and he just opens up a fucking box of just hair from me.
My boy's hair, no.
That's it. Is it gonna be like in 7 or I think it's 7. What's in the box? And then Jimmy's gonna start crying and shit. So that's gonna be good. I cannot wait for that. I'm shocked. By the way, thanks for everyone for watching and tuning in. The 10 people that have been watching us, 10, 11, 12 that have been tuned in. I hope we've kept you entertained through this baseball conversation. And we've talked some horses too. It's a little
conversation.
There's been some baseball conversations here, Trusty. You love this talk right here.
Oh, I love it.
Okay. All right. So I think Andrew, we will probably go as long as the Red Sox game goes. I don't know if it'll end in these next 30 minutes or not. But I think this is a very important game for the Red Sox, and I am very emotionally invested now. So this is
that's all.
Yeah, so I will pretty much guarantee a reaction either way. So I hope that it will go well for us. Trusty, can you give me an honest opinion? Are the Red Sox going to win this baseball game today?
Oh, that's the toughest question I've been asked so far, I'll say.
I ask hard-hitting questions.
Yeah, that's the hardest one. Like I said, I think yours was your toughest question was what's the Philly? I think that was by far your toughest so far. I'm gonna say I don't think they do. I don't think they get out of here alive.
All right. Trusty.
Tonight, but it's not about this battle. It's about the war in total, right?
Well, this is pretty pivotal. This is pretty pivotal to the war. Let me tell you, this is feeling like Gettysburg right now. Get through there, motherfucker. All right, so 2 on, and Jaren Duran is the fastest human being on earth. So 2 on, 2 outs for the Red Sox. This is getting to the point where I need to stand, so I'm going to go ahead and stand up now. Because the anxiety is starting to get there. I don't know about you guys, but I'm a big pacer. When I get nervous during games and gambling events, I start pacing back and forth. I'm very fidgety. So Andrew's never experienced this kind of anxiety when it comes to gambling, but his Eagles Super Bowl was basically this. Trusty, what about you? What do you do? What kind of gambler are you?
Oh my God, you don't want to know. If I was out at Churchill, so if it's like Derby, and I'm not working before I wasn't working there. So we have program slappers where you take your program and you'd hit your hand or hit the rail or scream, "Come on, 4, come on, 4." Yeah, I'm that type of person.
Are you the guy on the imaginary horse? And you're just like sitting there and you're like, "Come on," and you're just slapping your imaginary horse trying to get it to go through. Is that you?
Here, let's give a good example. I got.
Okay, hold on. I like this. I like this visual representation. I like this.
If I'm watching a race, it would just sound like, "Come on, 4. Come on, 4." That's the type of person I am. And if I win, I'll do the twirl. Yay.
Okay.
You know. Now, if I'm on here, it's kind of just like talking and trying not to scream like Razor would. Razor scares me deep down.
Okay, I understand that.
So he's a little bit harsher on me. He's like Jimmy to me, yes. I guess. Yeah. So, but yeah, and I'm sorry for the 14 people out there. I know you just woke up due to my loud.
Well, Trusty, I hate to break it to those 14 people watching with us as well. If the Red Sox do not score a run, or if they do score a run in this situation, I will be screaming or yelling with some authority. So, and I also, like we said earlier, oh my God, Rafael Devers, fuck you, God fucking damn it, son of a fucking bitch. So as I was saying, I also have the Kansas City Royals, New York Yankees first 5 under 5.5, basically 6, if you think about it. And right now, Rougned Odor, my Venezuelan cousin, is up with the bases loaded, 2 outs, 2-2 count. So a lot of stress. A lot of stress here, Trusty. A lot of stress, Andrew.
What was your Rockies one?
My Rockies was first 5 plus a half. That is not going to hit, unfortunately.
I didn't know if it was an over-under or if it was the Rockies.
Yeah, no. The Rockies have taken the tank, unfortunately. The offense does not travel, so very predictable 0 for them. But Jake Odorizzi, surprising that he's giving the 0. This is God.
Also, your update on the Phillies game, by the way, they're restarting at 9 o'clock Central, 10 o'clock Eastern. So my guess is for those, I forget who it was, had the Max Scherzer bet. My guess is he will not be in after an hour and a half delay.
Yep.
Yeah, no way. No way you see him or Nola. Andrew, this has to favor the Nationals, right? Your bullpen's been good recently.
You mean Dodgers?
Dodgers. Yeah, Dodgers. Nationals. This has to favor the Dodgers, right? I mean,
anytime you're forcing the Phillies to go to the pen in the fourth, I guess the Phillies already got through their half of the fourth. But anytime you're facing the Phillies to get to the bullpen before the 5th inning, it could be dangerous. Obviously, the last week on an 8-game winning streak, they've been pitching well. But yeah, record shows that probably would favor the Dodgers a little bit.
Rougned Odor strikes out, so we hit the first 5 under 5.5. Thank for the fucking gods. Didn't think that was going to be as much of a sweat as it was, but we appreciate it. And by the way, I need to shout this guy out again. Griffin Jax, man. He has been so good for the Twins. I bet him in my drunkenness on Thursday when they were playing the Astros, and he has 10 Ks against this White Sox squad, and he's having a decent little outing. He's keeping the Twins in this game. So definitely need to make a note of that. He's definitely a bet on pitcher right now. So,
A's got a runner in scoring position, less than 2 outs. So let's see if they can at least tie it.
okay.
On that game too, Jose, you almost talked me into betting the Twins, and I just didn't pull the trigger. Just because the simple fact that Houston was coming out of I forgot who they played, but
The Dodgers. It was the Dodgers series when they had all that emotion coming back, flying the same day.
Yeah, that's what it was, and I almost took the Twins on, and I just didn't do it.
I think I might have to start making that an auto bet because the National or the Blue Jays long homestand, first game coming off of it, they played great. They lose to the Angels in the first game of the doubleheader 6-3. So make a note of that, man. Jet lag is a real thing, guys. These people are human beings. Let's remember that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Go ahead, Andrew.
I got another update for you.
Oh boy! Oh, so is this another weather-related update?
The Sacramento Kings do not start until 9:00 Central. So I don't know where you're looking at your time.
Okay, good. Thank God. Okay. You scared me there. I was like, oh, no. So the Kings are down like 30 already at halftime? Yeah, trusty. Billy Brisbane, our mutual friend, he told me to bet the Kings, so I bet the Kings pretty heavy. Kings money line heavy. And I have not watched a second of Summer League. I don't know who's on the roster, and I'm not going to watch the game. So
yeah, understandable to all of that.
Yeah, so I will. It will be interesting to see if I win or lose. I will be very sad if I lose.
Well, at least you can blame it on somebody this time.
Yes. That is what I do best. Blame my losses on others, and I love it. Andrew, Trusty and I talked about what kind of gamblers we are. You're not a gambler per se. I love your pure mind. You don't cuss. You don't do anything. You barely have soda as it is. But I would like to know, Andrew, when you're watching the Phillies, when you're watching the Eagles, what do you do, Andrew? We've seen your video of you storming out, which might get played if I have it available to me again.
It's always great. Great watching it.
But it gives you good memories, I'm sure. But what kind of person are you when it comes to this anxiety moments? Do you pace around as well?
Yes. I wish we could get Sam on here for this one. I am a major pacer. I get pretty loud watching games. Like you said, I don't curse, so you don't have to worry about any of that. But I just get loud yelling at the TV. I throw things, so I make sure there's nothing too fragile in my hands.
I also throw things.
I mean, that's mainly. I mean, I'm a major pacer. I don't know. In super stressed out anxiety situations, I like to throw a piece of gum in my mouth or sunflower seeds or something something to chew on.
Just fucking chomping on it like Pete Carroll. You look like Pete Carroll on the sideline.
That's a great way to put it.
Okay, good. By the way, the Oakland A's have in fact tied the game against Cleveland. 3-3 top 8, 2 outs. James Karinchak not as good without the sticky stuff, unfortunately.
Good. We needed that tie game there. That's why we did.
Yes, it is. You have Oakland A's live right now, plus 186. Andrew, give me an update. What are the live odds for the A's right now?
The A's, give me 2 seconds to bring it up.
I will give you those 2 seconds.
We got. What's that? I don't know what's that. Oh, it's locked on mine right now. Oh wait, here we go.
Okay, well,
minus 118.
There we go. Look at that. You got them at plus 186 earlier today, down 1. Now they've got a little switch. That's why you live bet baseball. It's fun to live bet.
Here's a question: how much of a chance do you take on them? Plus 255 to win by 2 runs or more.
Trusty, what do you think of that?
Which game is it again? Just to hear right.
Oakland, Cleveland.
Oakland, Cleveland. Okay.
The Guardians, as they call them nowadays.
Honestly, I don't know if you all have a situation of this. There are kind of 4 teams where I really try to stay clear of just not betting. My 4 teams are the A's, the Angels, the Rangers, and the Mariners. So this is
the AL West.
This is one of the 4. But so I don't know. Like I said, I if I say one way, it normally goes the other. So
So you just don't. You're not a
Well-
fan of West Coast baseball,
Well,
essentially.
in that
The
case,
AL
say the
West.
Indians though, and the A's won.
Okay, fair enough. There you go. That's hilarious. That is very funny, Trusty.
Yeah. Well, it kind of guess comes to, well, it's on at 10 o'clock here, and it goes until 1. So I'll either be drunk and I can't remember, or asleep and don't care.
Yep.
So
Yeah, I had a mantra for a while that our friend Connor Mack has busted me out of. I used to never bet the last game on the board, essentially. So that West Coast game, whatever it might be, was always just a trap, so I could lose just significant amount of money.
Yeah.
I'm reminded of a time in Vegas. I think this was the first Pub Sports Radio Vegas trip I went on. Fresh face hire. Preston and Jeff have a tough day, and we talk about betting the big underdog in the last game of the card. We didn't bet it, and that underdog, of course, won 3-0, no problem. So it's a bitch. It's a real bitch. But I've adopted betting on it, but it still remains a bitch. So
yeah. Hey, and speaking of Vegas horse racing question, are you going out to Vegas, Jose? For the
Trusty, since you asked me, Trusty, and there's 14 people watching, this is the trust tree, everyone. Welcome to the trust tree. Everyone get under the shade of the trust tree. You see it. We're in it. Let me give you some confidential information, Trusty.
Uh-oh.
I will, in fact, be there November for the opening of the biggest horse track or something like that. I will be there, and it will be a great time. There will be video cameras. We will have enough good content there, and I for one cannot wait. I don't have any details about said Vegas trip that may or may not be happening in November per se, but if you're a Vegas resident or you've always wanted to meet, I don't know, Jimmy the Bag, Jeffrey Slaughter, me, perhaps November will be the time you should be circling. So, yes, to answer your question, yes.
Nice. I don't know if I'll be able to make it, but what I was going to say to you is I'll get you the list of the horses that are supposed to be in for it up till now, and you can at least get some stats, write down stuff like, oh, this horse did this, that, and the other, or whatever.
Trusty, you know what? You give me that list of horses, I'm gonna look at those names and I'll pick the winners just based off that. That's how we do, Trusty. I blindly tail people. Oh, and by the way, I'm a fucking idiot. I just wanted to remind everyone, I'm a big fucking idiot because I said that I won the first 5, and that was the top half of the 5th inning, and I just lost it in the bottom half. So I wanted to remind everyone that I'm a big dumb bitch. But continuing, I will be there in Vegas. I will be betting on the horses. I cannot wait. And also, we have another person that cannot wait. Maxwell Smart, always watching us, making sure that we have our cupcakes in order. The Cupcake Factory show is one of my favorite shows, Maxwell Smart, and I hope that we have you on again soon. And I appreciate you. And he says that I have some West Coast betting bias. And Max, I do, Daddy, I do. It's just that's what it is. Those late games, you watch them, and it's like, man, the Padres can't lose to the Diamondbacks, right? Lay the -200, and then they lose. So it's just wacky stuff happens on the West Coast. Just Pac-12 after dark, man.
Yeah. Even still, with the horse racing side of it, that's where the Breeders' Cup is this year, is in California. My best, by far, Breeders' Cups are in the East or Midwest, and my worst are always in California. Always. Every year. So you might just want to toss that list out and just say those can't win. But no, and the thing about it is when you're playing horses, it's not like when you're betting baseball where you can fire and say, well, it's a 50-50 out. You got 14 horses.
Oh, yeah.
There's a 1 in 14 chance that you're going to win without paper. So bet smaller. Listen to those guys out there as well.
Yeah, absolutely. You're right about that. And I think one of my favorite thing about betting the horses is that it's like 30 seconds, and you're in and out in 30 seconds. And on top of that, you can get some massive payouts that you could just walk into a $2,500 day on a 50-cent trifecta or some shit like that. No problem. So I love the horses. Also, I'd like to announce that another high anxiety situation is happening. So I am standing again.
Oh boy.
The Red Sox are tied again, 2 on. Josh Taylor coming on 2 outs. Brandon Lau, the best Rays hitter on the plate. So high anxiety situations. However, the Tigers are dominating the Orioles 6-1. So I think we can mark that off as a nice little dub for us right there.
That's a bold statement there. Best Rays hitters up to bat.
Brandon Lau?
Yeah.
Who's better?
It depends on what type of hitter you're talking about. But
if I'm the Rays and I want
Cruz?
one guy, nah, man, sorry. If Nelson Cruz hits the ball in the infield, you're not getting anything.
I mean, I get he has 25 home runs, but he's still a 225 hitter.
Yeah, but at least with Brandon Lau, if I have a little squib down to like the third base line, I know his ass can at least try to beat it out. Nelson Cruz, if he hits one that's not past first base, he's walking down the line. So, well, Randy, actually, it's probably, you know what, we're both dumb, Andrew. It's Randy Arozarena. He's the best hitter on the Rays.
Well, you even let me finish my list.
Well, okay, you're right. You're right. You're right about that. Oh my gosh, dude! I hate. See, Trusty, the Red Sox were so bad last year, and I was just like, I'm fine. Nothing can hurt me anymore. And now I'm back emotionally invested, and it's just the worst. It's the worst.
Yeah.
Hey, they didn't go up. They didn't blow it yet. It's still tied.
Yeah. Trusty, are you a college football guy? We've got college football and the NFL coming up soon. Me and Andrew both went to Oklahoma State for a year. Actually, I went through Oklahoma State for a year. So we have a shared kinship when it comes to that. Do you have a college football team, or is it only the horses for you?
It's not very good, but
put it down a little bit. Is that South Carolina, the Cox? Oh no, Louis. Oh no. Oh
yeah,
no.
It's not good. It was good for like 2 years. It was great for Lamar when he was. Then it just dived down like
that's it.
Rain, crashing into the earth.
So you're a Louisville guy. That means you're a Louisville basketball guy, right?
Like I said, with the football, we're kind of right now. Basketball, we can't beat Kentucky Wildcats for anything, which
never.
But I'm more of a basketball guy than I am a football guy. But I like betting on the college football more than I do college basketball because I'm extremely biased in college basketball. So
hey, the football team plus 3,000 to win the ACC.
all day long. I haven't watched a lick of University of Louisville football on the news or anything here, so I don't know.
They just walked the bases loaded. All right.
Oklahoma State plus 1,200
to win the Big 12.
No, that's to win the ACC. They got a better chance of.
They do. They have a better chance of winning the ACC this year, unfortunately. Last year was the year for Oklahoma State. Andrew and I talked about last year for like 3 years leading up to it, and then they shit the fucking bed. So that now everything from here on is just like bullshit. So
yeah.
All right. Again, shout out to everyone watching. That this maybe you tuned in and you're like, "Why? What the hell am I watching? Why are there 3 guys just sitting here talking about the most random things ever?" And I appreciate you guys for joining.
I had to stand up with you, Jose. I'm feeling your energy right now.
Thank you. I like how I can only see your dick as well. Torso is what we need as well. So I really like that. Joey Wendell at the plate, 2 outs, bases loaded, 4-4 Rays, Red Sox. Very stressful. A lot of tight ball games right now across the baseball right now. So let's go through the tight ones real fast. 3-2 Atlanta versus the Cincinnati Reds. 3-3 top 6 Yankees Royals. 3-3 bottom 8 A's Cleveland. So a lot of stuff on the line, guys. A lot of stuff on the line. YouTube everything. He has Tampa, and he's telling me good luck. YouTube everything. I don't have. Fuck yes. Fuck you, Joey Wendell, you piece of shit. Fucking defensive ass motherfucker. But I don't have money on the Red Sox today because I've lost too much over the weekend.
Yeah, but you're Red Sox fans, so that still counts.
Yeah, I think it means a little bit more. So, but yeah, no, I got your point. So I'm sorry, YouTube everything. This might not be the stream for you if you're on the Rays, unfortunately, because I am not rooting for them. But I appreciate you watching as always. Thanks, and thank you to everyone for watching this impromptu live stream. Trusty, again, thanks for joining. Out of the blue. This is a good time. We've got I said we were going to stay on until the end of the Red Sox game, so we'll roll on, I suppose. Andrew, if you have somewhere to be, by the way, you're more than welcome to leave as well. I don't want to hold you hostage as well.
Oh, no worries, man. All I got is dinner after this. So.
Okay, good. I can keep you from that. Oh my gosh. Jose Ramirez just hit a foul ball that was in the street, in the seats. Well, it's not Jose Ramirez. Sorry, it's another Ramirez. But I thought they was about to hit a 2-run shot right there and screw Andrew. Oh my goodness.
I'm cheering for.
Wait, they have 2 Ramirez's in it?
Yes, I did not know they had 2 Ramirez's either.
Harold Ramirez.
Okay. Trusty, what were you saying?
I'm cheering for about a 19-inning game where they just can't score or tie it up at the end. Yeah, that's what I'm cheering for.
That would be really funny. If they go into extras and we're just here and just dying. We're just here. Yeah, no. Trusty, one of my favorite Red Sox games in the last 10 years is the 18-inning fucking madness game they had in the World Series against the Dodgers. In that game, Trusty, that day, I had a dinner with my girlfriend for her dad's birthday. So we went to a steakhouse. I watched the game on my phone, of course. I'm not going to watch the game.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I watched the game through my phone. We eat dinner. We have enough time to go from this place to a bar, watch another 6 innings at the bar. And then I left, had time to get home and watch 3 more innings at home. So that was an awesome game.
That's awesome.
Yes, I loved it. I had 2 old white people give me the death stare because I shattered a glass. Jackie Bradley Jr. hit a game-tying home run off of Kenley Jansen in the 9th. I had a cup of water in front of me, and I just yes! And I knocked that bitch over. Smashed it. And that was fun. And they gave me the stink eye. And I would have gotten into a fight with those old people, too.
Well, I wouldn't have blamed you at that point.
But yeah, that's one of my favorite games. So I'm hoping that doesn't happen, but it'll be fun. Definitely would be fun.
Well, I mean, we're here. We're just here. We're stuck.
We're here, yes. Again, shout out to everyone watching. As always, we appreciate you. I thought about sending the link without any response to Jimmy to see what he says or what he does. I'm gonna do that right now, everyone. I'm gonna send Jimmy the bag, just the link. I'm not gonna say anything with it. I'm gonna see what he does. So let's have an experiment with the 14 people watching. I would also love to know, what do you guys think? The 14 people watching, what do you guys think Jimmy's gonna do? Is he gonna join? Gonna just call me an idiot? What do you think's gonna happen? I just sent the text message.
What's the odds on this? Do we have odds? Over under?
I think there's a -200. He does not join.
Wow, that's strong. That's strong.
By the way, Shelby just asked any update on Dodgers versus Phillies. Very timely, Shelby, because that just started, I believe. Correct, Andrew?
Yeah, game just picked up again. It's picking up in the bottom of the 4th. Max Scherzer is officially out of the game. They're going with Alex Vesia. I don't know if I said that right, but he's taking over for Max in the bottom of the 4th. Runner on first for JT Realmuto at the plate.
Do you know already who the Phillies are throwing?
It is, JD Hammer is warming up, so he is expected to come in for Aaron Nola.
Wow. What a name. Is he in your book, Andrew? Is he in your book? He's not in my book. I've never heard of this human being in my life.
Yeah, he's not a bad pitcher. He's been up for us for a little bit now. Saw some time last year. They called him up a few weeks ago this year. He's thrown 8 scoreless innings so far this year. So.
All right, that's pretty good. I can't complain. Cannot complain about that. But
No.
unfortunately,
wait
he has
too
to
soon,
get.
pitch. Wait too soon.
Yeah,
pitch.
I was about to say, unfortunately, he has to get touched up today because I have the Dodgers run line. So need that to happen. A little recap for the action. Trusty, can you remind the people if you have any action live out there right now?
Well, like I said, I cashed on the White Sox lead after 5, and the Twins scored to make it 3-4. So we cashed it right under the wire.
Thank God.
Yeah. Dodgers Phillies, I got first 5 under, 4.5 still. Phillies money line. Nats first 5, which I don't know what's going to happen there, and their money line. Reds Braves over 9.5. That's not looking good. And the Reds team total birthday pick. Thank you, Loshak, 4.5. But I don't know how that's looking either. I don't think that's going to happen either. But still appreciative as always.
Yes, shout out to Peter Loshak for his birthday pick. By the way, it has been now 3 minutes, and I have not gotten a response or anything from Jimmy, and he has not joined. So the live odds for him joining are skyrocketing to minus 300 for the no. So we will see indeed. A lot of nervous energy in this stream, guys. I don't know about you guys. A lot of nervous energy from me. Oh my gosh, this sucks, guys. Why do we? I do this every time I get nervous about sports, but why do we do this to ourselves, guys? What are we doing this?
Yeah, I was laughing. What was it, Saturday when you texted me? You're like, I hate baseball. No, it's Sunday. Sunday when I got off the plane. Because it was literally like an hour and a half flight. I got off the plane. I just got like 5 messages from Jose. And it's like, I hate baseball. Why do I watch baseball? Like, what did I miss in an hour and a half?
Yeah, a lot, Andrew. A lot happened in an hour and a half. I'm not gonna lie to you. My whole weekend was bad. It was flipping, and then it just went. Stays bad.
See, that's the thing with horse racing too. That I love watching it so long. It's just like at least one time a week. You don't care if at least one time during the week you're just not like, fuck horse racing. I never want to see another race again. I'll see you tomorrow. Well, if you don't do that at least once a week, you're not a true fan.
Fair is fair. No, I think you're completely right about that. I have this reaction all the time after gambling moments, so it's something. Let me tell you.
Well, not only gambling. I mean, just being a fan of some horses too that you just see over and over and over again. You become, I don't know, attached. I guess you could say of just seeing great performances, and then when either something happens, or like you said, bad gambling moment, or the jockey does something stupid. You just want to choke someone very, very roughly.
Trusty, I'm going to ask you a question that I don't think you've ever been asked before. I want you to power rank these 3 horses. Secretariat, American Pharaoh, the horses from the Disney horse race, the horse movie, where there are just wild horses running about. I'm not sure what it's called, but it's a Disney movie with a bunch of horses. So could you power rank those 3 3 things? Secretariat, American Pharaoh, the Disney horse movie.
Well, I haven't seen the Disney horse movie. I don't think off the top of my head, if I can't remember it. You know.
That's your loss.
So that's I don't know. That'll be in like its own little rank, I guess.
Fair
I can't
enough.
say bad or good. But it would be 3rd, I guess, for this list. See, I wasn't a fan of American Pharaoh at the time because I'm not a huge Baffert guy, and especially after being caught with drugging your horse multiple times, that doesn't make me feel good. So, But,
Ron Crawford, what's up, by the way? Thank you, Ron, for joining us. Mastered Capper. Ron, remind me of what your spreadsheet plays, because we're watching these games live, and I'd like to be tickled when your play hits, and I didn't bet it because I'm a fucking idiot. So, Ron, let us know what you're on tonight, too. Just thanks for watching.
Real quick, is the Disney movie you're talking about Secretariat?
I don't think so, no. Is Secretariat not a real horse?
No, that's a real horse.
No, it's a real horse, but I typed in Disney horse movies, and that was the first one that came up.
Yep.
Well, this one was animated. So I don't think so. And by the way, Ron is on the Astros and he's on the Giants. So unsurprising, of course, the Giants are up 4-0 in the bottom of the first inning. So Ron's a genius, of course, there. And the Astros are also up 4-0, bottom of the fifth, with apparently the bases loaded now. And the fucking Red Sox did not score in the bottom of the eighth because Christian Vasquez fucking sucks. So
we're here for the walk-off then.
Yeah, you're gonna. Let me tell you guys, I'll admit this right now. If the Red Sox get walked off, or no, well, they won't get walked off because they're at home, but if the Red Sox lose this game, the stream will immediately end. There will not be any goodbyes. There will be a acceptance of the third out. I'm going to play the ending thing, and we're just going to be like, later, guys. See ya. Corey Seager, home run, 1-0 Dodgers.
But so I think I would go with Pharaoh.
Oh, I forgot about this question.
Yeah, you forgot about yeah. But I think I would have to go with Pharaoh first. I'm not as big as Secretariat guy as some other people are. But I think my favorite horse as far as watching was Rachel Alexandra. She won the Oaks. She was very impressive. If you wanted to have chills go up and down your spine, watch that race. Favorite horse from a gambling perspective was Potomac River. Fun story from him, though, was if you watch the replay back in its entirety when they're coming back around the track, the guy who was riding was named Juan Vargas. I scream out so loud, "Good ride, Juan!" And he jumps and looks up and does this because horse is 45-1. So
yeah.
Plus,
what horse is this?
Potomac River. He doesn't run no more. He was let's see, it was I think back in 2013 when that happened. So we're going a ways back.
That's good appointment viewing for me tonight. I'm gonna go to sleep watching some Potomac River highlights.
Well, here's when I had him 37-1. I had him at 26-1.
Okay.
I had him at 45-1, 12-1. And I was hooked after the first two races.
Of course, you got to keep betting.
But then he got hurt, and then they kept running him, and it was kind of sad. But
did they make him into glue?
No, I don't think they did. They might not. Last I known where he was at was in Delaware, and he was 11 years old and still racing. So
good. I'm glad that he's still alive. Would you? Another weird question for you, Trusty. I just came to my head. If you were a man of means, would you purchase this horse just to have it? Just be like, thanks, Atomic. Just.
Oh, I definitely would. He'd be in my backyard right now. We'd be chilling, probably just having a great time. I mean, that horse actually got me into the gambling part of this. It's really crazy. He's the one who started my love for the gambling side.
Is your dog's name Atomic or River?
No, and it's Potomac. It's
Potomac.
Because it's named after the. Yeah, you better get it right, Jose.
You're right.
Or you'll type it in the wrong horse, and then it won't be good.
Exactly.
Who's this? But now it's named after that Virginia River up there. So.
Yeah. Oh, the Potomac.
Yeah, the Potomac. Yes, that's.
My
country accent comes out.
Oh, okay, the Potomac River. Okay. Hey, I didn't know. There we go. I've been around the Potomac. I've seen my fair share.
I would say more though, Jose or Andrew, if you're looking for a horse race to watch, either watch the Rachel Alexandra Kentucky Oaks or the Tisnell Breeders' Cup. Tisnell wins it for America. That's just classic moments.
Good. Those are the things that you watch. I'm glad, Trusty, because whenever I'm feeling bad, whenever I'm having a bad night gambling or something, I do the Google or the YouTube search, greatest sports moments.
Oh yeah.
And I just fucking let it run. I'll find the longest montage, and I'll get goosebumps many times. It's great.
Mm-hmm.
By the way,
you do that as well.
I usually go back to those videos. That is for sure. I go back and rewatch a lot of good Philadelphia moments.
It's essentially pornography.
It is. It is.
Come on. I mean, come on. Andrew, how many times have you watched the Chris Jenkins shot?
Oof.
Exactly.
At least, I don't know, too many to count because, I mean, when it happened, I watched it at least another 20 times the next day. So I'm probably around 100, to be honest.
Okay, fair enough. Ron, thanks for the follow. I'll follow you back right after the show. I appreciate you, Ron. That is hilarious. Trusty, two questions here for you because I'm finding out a lot about you and I enjoy it. One, is there a horse right now that is your Potomac River? Is there a horse that you're riding right now that you really like?
Not off the top of my head. I'd have to go through like the top or I'd have to see it just to be like, oh, I remember that. But honestly, no, not right now. There was one who was making the mark of it and then just fell off a cliff, and she wasn't as high of odds as what he was. But I remember watching her live, and I was standing in a chair after the race, and I screamed, "She's the baddest bitch right now on the racetrack." And then she just proceeded to fall off a cliff. So, but
fair enough.
Fair enough. That was a fun moment. I remember I was a little drunk, but you know,
it is what it is. Hey, you got to do it. You have to do it. Some score updates because things are happening quickly. Leadoff double by Randy Arozarena has a guy on second, no outs for the Tampa Bay Rays. 1-0 in the Phillies game still, but the Phillies are giving up hits and bunches, so not an ideal scenario for the Phillies. 3-3 Manuel Clase on the bump for the Guardians, but 2 guys on for the A's. So we need some Andrew double. Give me a check on the live odds there because might have to do some digging there. So got those. Some other close games. We've got 4-4 bottom 6 New York KC. 4-3 Minnesota is now up from, like we said earlier. Another a good spot to live bet right there. You might have to take the White Sox live. And then we've got
which game you want odds on?
I would love odds if you could tell me what your Oakland A's are right now and the Chicago White Sox. That would be very much ideal.
Okay, so unfortunately the A's are locked on mine.
Okay, can't get them yet. So we'll see what happens.
You will not be able to do anything. White Sox currently are plus 200 money line. Twins are minus 260.
Okay, minus 260. Jeez, that's crazy. I think, man, that is crazy. I definitely think that you should take the White Sox live right now, but just a little sprinkle because that Twins bullpen is not good. So we'll see.
Red Sox are plus 110 if you believe they can get out. Avoid
They're
that leadoff.
Plus 110. All right.
A's just popped up at minus 138. Indians are plus 110.
Okay, minus 138. Andrew, you're feeling good with that plus 186 in your back pocket. Andrew also has plus 112 from the Reds. Waiting for Will Smith to stop warming up so I can see a score update.
Still 3-2.
Yep, still the same.
3-2. Okay.
But the only guy who hit a home run tonight's on up at bat. So
yeah, Artesinas Aquino is up at the plate. The Punisher, as they call him.
Plus 490.
Plus 490. This is the down to their last 3 outs. Will Smith. I see Will Smith trending on Twitter once a week, and it's not our favorite Fresh Prince Will Smith. It is the Braves Will Smith because Braves fans start roasting him for blowing leads and blowing saves. So very interesting there, but he gets the first out. Aquino flies out to the first base side, foul territory too. So that's even more annoying. And Matt Barnes right now is hitting the fucking wall, unfortunately. He is 3-0 to Wander Franco, 1 out.
I feel like he's been struggling as of late.
Well, Andrew, he has been because in the Blue Jay series, here's how it went. Pitched the first game, literally one pitch, gave up the walk-off to Marcus Semien. The next game, he was 2 feet away from giving up another walk-off to Vladimir Guerrero Jr., but Kike Hernandez was there to catch at the wall. And then he blows the George Springer game with the 3-run home run. So it has not been a good stretch for Matt Barnes, but I still trust him. And him blowing this game would really, really hurt me. Like, really hurt me right now. And it would really shake my confidence in the Red Sox bullpen. So,
hey, Jose, as another horse question too, just to throw another one out there. How much do you weigh?
I weigh on a good day. I think I weigh like 150.
Okay. Okay. Well, then you're still too fat to ride a horse for.
Yeah. Unfortunately, if I was like 3 inches shorter, I would be a fucking hell of a jockey. Trusty. I would be a fucking hell of a jockey. I would yell. I would yell in my horse's ear. Go, go! Just yelling in its ear, just slapping its ass. Oh, 1 out double from the Reds. So man on second, down 1 still, 1 out. Very nice there.
Hold on, I'm just glad to hear that yelling in the ear and slapping ass.
Oh yeah,
that's a great sign to hear.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, we're talking about baseball.
Yes. Yes. Trusty, I'm glad that we are on the same page. Essentially, I'm glad that we are on the same page. Again, thanks for everyone for watching. We appreciate the 13 people that are watching live right now. Ron Crawford, all the guys, Maxwell Smart, hoping your cupcakes are in order. My man Tony Cobbs, Zach Wilson for MVP, aka MVP as they'll call him. Ross Pitts, Red Sox fan, I assume, because he was excited about our guy Chris Sale starting on Saturday. Very exciting game, very exciting day. Matt Barnes 3-2 after down 3-0 to Wander Franco. So let's see, big pitch coming. Fuck off.
I got an update for you if you want one.
Well, he just checked swing, so ball 4 now, first and second. Give me the update.
With 3 minutes remaining in the first quarter, the Sacramento Kings lead 15-8.
Okay, all right. Andrew, can you give me the starting 5 of the Kings so I know who to fucking be angry? Is Halliburton? Is he in there? I don't know.
All right, so far, the guys that have played for the Kings, because it doesn't say their starting 5. Lewis King.
Oh, hey, that is an excellent sign. If the Kings don't have a guy named King on their roster from here on out, they should not be an NBA franchise anymore. Continue.
I agree.
Emmanuel Terry.
Not in my book.
Who?
Davion Mitchell. Who I love Davion Mitchell.
I've heard of him, but he's not in my book.
Donovan Mitchell.
Is it? Yeah, is it Donovan?
No, it's Davion. He was the guard from Baylor.
Okay, awesome.
He's pretty good.
I saw a D Mitchell on the summer league stat lines, and I thought the same exact thing. I was like, why is Donovan playing? Oh, okay, fair enough.
No, Donovan would be playing for Utah anyway.
Okay, so okay, who else?
Nobody's bet needed him desperately.
Yeah, I love that guy. So who
there's a lot of names that I'm going to be honest, I'm probably not going to be able to pronounce right.
Okay, good.
We'll see how close I come to these. But we got 80 Murky.
Okay.
We got Nemus Queta.
Okay. I'm really glad Billy told me to bet on this team so far.
And then we got Chimsy Meitu.
Okay. I'm gonna do the same thing I did to Jimmy, by the way. Of course, 21 minutes after I sent the link, Jimmy has still not joined, and I again do not expect him to join. But I'm gonna send Billy the link, just unsolicited DM to Billy to get him to see if he joins. And if he joins, I'm gonna be like, "Yo, Billy, why did we like the Kings again? Who's on this squad?" But
quick update too on the Reds. Somebody's blowing again. 2 on, 1 out in the ninth.
Oh no! We're gonna see Will Smith.
A 3-run shot.
We're gonna see Will Smith come out again. He's gonna be trending on Twitter because he blew another fucking lead for the Braves.
They're out there talking to him too right now. Just like he's like, "Yeah, I got this. Don't worry." And everybody knows in that stadium.
Well, Franchi Cordero just missed an opportunity for catching a foul ball out, so I'm sure that's not going to haunt me.
Mike Moustakas is pitch hitting, so that's a good sign.
Oh, beautiful pitch by Matt Barnes. A lot of action going on simultaneously. Thanks everyone for watching. As always, shout out to the 13 people watching. A lot of good games going on. Toronto and Los Angeles started. This is game two, and unsuspectingly, Toronto on the board, threatening early, and they will be doing that often. I hope you guys joined us at the beginning of the show. I forgot who said it. I think it was my man Ross Pitts, but he was on the Blue Jays in the second game after that loss, and I agreed with him wholeheartedly. I said that whoever wins the first game is going to lose the second one. Then they're kings of the split, and it's going to work out perfectly. So that is very nice on that front.
Hey, you can go Rockies plus 1,800.
Oh, Rockies plus 1,800, down 4-0. Take the lottery ticket. Right now, the Red Sox are, like I said, it's 2-2 now, 1 out. Yandy Diaz just check swing on a ball in the dirt that he knew he wanted, and he just spat on. It's a big league take by him, and the anxiety it's going. I am still sitting down though, so.
And did you have something with Arizona? Right. I forget.
No, our man Ron Crawford had the Giants, and he's looking like a genius as always. 4-0, right? Wow! Cincinnati, Mike Moustakas, you slow bastard.
Yep.
Double play to end the game. Will Smith escapes. 3-2 final score there. Braves fans, you can exhale. Very, very tight affair there. Let's see who needs my attention now. What game needs my attention now? We got some changes in New York, by the way. Kauffman Stadium, Kansas City is now up 5-4, top 7. Andrew, that's another spot you can be looking at the Yankees. The Yankees have had that magic. They've come back in a couple of games. So I think you should look that up for us, Andrew. Plus what?
Plus 144.
144 is not good enough. I would want it plus 200. So keep your eyes open there. That's kind of my line though, guys. By the way, if I think a team's gonna win, I would want ideally plus 200 odds or plus 180 is probably the lowest I'm going.
See, I had a feeling that the Yankees would be dealing with a lot today. With the whole New York situation, governor situation. We don't dive into it. But I knew that would be in their mind all game long. No.
Hey, trust you, dude. I'm just Italian, my man. I'm just Italian. Oh God, that was good. That's a good one. That's topical reference that Andrew does not understand because he doesn't know anything that's not sports. So we've got two outs. Matt Barnes got the out. My gosh, this is just too much. Austin Meadows now at the plate. 2-0 count. So if something's going to happen here for Meadows, it seems like it's going to be on this pitch. So it's going to be interesting.
Guardians got the winning run on second.
Yeah, dude, come on. Don't be insensitive, Andrew. It's the Guardians. And it's also 2 outs, guy on third for those Guardians. So very interesting there. I don't like being this stressed out, guys. I was supposed to my parents are having a barbecue right now, guys. I told them I'd be home at 9. The Red Sox are keeping me here. I'm missing out on some good food right now. And the Red Sox they're playing games with me right now, guys.
What else is new?
Yeah.
3-0 count. Unfortunate. Again, thanks everyone for watching. We're going to go as long as the Red Sox game goes because I'm a masochist. And whatever happens, I'll have a reaction to. So, 4-pitch walk. 4-pitch walk. Bases loaded. 2 outs now for Matt Barnes. And this is scary. This is very scary. If the Red Sox lose this game, then I don't know, guys. I'm going to have some issues.
I don't know what you'd do. I'm kind of scared to find out.
You should be. I'm glad. I want to give you guys that secondhand anxiety from me watching this game. Francisco Mejia does not scare me, but now that I said that, he's probably going to hit a grand slam. And and by the way, again, if Francisco Mejia hits a grand slam, I will close my laptop and we will be ending the stream immediately.
Wait, is that no matter what if the Rays score or just like a big?
No, if he hits a grand slam, because then the game will be over. Because if the
it won't be over. You still have a chip. Oh, it will be over. It will.
It would be over. It would be. It would in fact be over, Trusty. Morale is a big thing, and the Red Sox fucking need this game.
You know, how sad would you be if he did? You close the stream, and then the Red Sox come back and win, and we get nothing.
I would be fucking ecstatic.
You would be, but we wouldn't.
Yeah, I'd be ecstatic. I'll film a video after. I'd CC Old Take Exposed so they can make fun of my fucking ass, saying that the Red Sox are done after being down 4-0. But or 8-4, but it's gonna be fine. He's gonna strike out Francisco Mejia. We're gonna go to the bottom half of this ninth inning. They're gonna walk it off, and we're gonna have a nice little night, everyone.
All right. Well, the Guardians got out of their jam, so they're going to extras in Cleveland.
Fuck you, God fucking damn it, son of a fucking bitch. Fuck, God damn it. Oh my God, fuck me, son of a bitch.
I'm honestly surprised the stream didn't end.
What happened? I don't have the Red Sox game, so I know it wasn't good.
Fucking a bases clearing fucking double from Francisco fucking Mejia. God damn it. And Hunter Renfroe, one of the best defensive fucking outfielders in baseball, boots his off a fucking glove to score the fucking last run. God damn it.
Oh.
I want to die. Son of a fucking I'm just baffled. I'm baffled. So I'm gonna need you guys, have a conversation real fast because I need to stew in my anger for 30 seconds.
I'm honestly surprised the stream didn't end right when that happened.
Oh, I am too. As soon as he said bases clearing, I was like, oh, we're still here?
To answer Lance's question, the Rays score is now 7-4 in the top of the ninth inning. Rays still have 2 out. 2 out as the Red Sox try to escape further damage. Yeah. But the Rays just scored a 3 spot there in the top of the ninth to take the lead. Other big games, I guess, would be the A's and Guardians going into the 10th inning now. Dodgers still lead the Phillies 1-0. Tigers lead the Orioles 6-3. Blue Jays have a 2-0 lead on the Angels. Twins have a 4-3 lead on the White Sox. Orioles have a 5-4 lead on the Yankees. Giants are up 4-0 on the Diamondbacks. Mariners, Rangers 0-0, and the Marlins are up 1-0 on the Padres. But
why do we watch sports again, guys? Can you explain that to me? Why do we do this to ourselves?
For pain and misery, and every once in a while, victory.
Unbelievable. The Red Sox had one of the best closers in baseball, and now he is now giving up like 4 straight just bullshit, blown saves. I would like to die now. And the worst part about it too is that I said I think that I honestly now I'm at a loss for words now. I don't even know what to say anymore. I'm so angry. And you know what? Lou Dini just pointed me out to something. If you're gonna comment this, Trusty, apparently the Tigers are trying to fucking blow it. I'm hearing from Lou. Do I need to put that game on right now, Lou? Can you please let me know if that's a game that I should be watching on my television screen? Because it's 6-3. And I don't know, Lou. I'm scared.
It's guys on third, apparently, from what I can see. I don't have it on my TV. I'm just seeing it on here, so interesting.
This sucks. And Martin, another worst part about this, I remembered now. Worst part about this is the Red Sox change pitchers, so they just fucking make us sit through that pitching change. Fuck you. God damn it.
I'm honestly just waiting for my screen to go black because Jose ends it in the middle of a rant.
Well, here, Jose, I got some good news. At least you're not a Mets fan. You can always say that. At least you're not a Mets fan.
Well, do you want me to give you more bad news, Jose?
Sure.
Oh God! If this is the
The Wizards have went on a run and is now 24-all halfway through the second quarter.
all right, okay. So you know what, guys? I appreciate everyone tuning in.
Oh, we're going on.
Thank you for the 13 people watching. I appreciate you guys. I'll call you guys the Elite 13. Comment and let me know that you're in here, and I'll always refer to you as one of my favorite 13 people because you have watched me now go through this emotional gauntlet because the fucking Red Sox are blowing it. They are reliving one of my worst experiences in my youth. Game 162, if you're a Red Sox fan, you'll know this just based off of Game 162. It's always been fuck Evan Longoria since that day. It is alarmingly, it is getting to that point, and I am not physically ready for this. I am not emotionally ready, and I am not physically ready for this. The only things that can make my day better right now, if the fucking Dodgers can beat the shit out of the Phillies at least. I'm sorry, Andrew. And if the fucking Kings can pull their shit together with all those no names and fucking win a game, that'd be awesome too.
So I got some good news at least. At least when Jose asked me the question of, hey, Trusty, you think the Red Sox are going to win? Hopefully the Elite 13 cashed.
Yeah, I hope you listen to Trusty because Trusty's a fucking smart guy. I'm a fucking big dumb idiot and putting my fucking faith in this bullshit ass team. Lance LaRose, that's a great name. I'm gonna rename. Good play, Martin Perez, to get out of the inning. I'm gonna rename this show whenever we go live. It's gonna be the Pub Sports Radio Baseball Show / Here Comes the Pain with the date now. So Lance LaRose, whenever you watch one of these streams now, remember that you came up with that name. So shout out to you. That is going to be the name from here on out. Here Comes the Pain because God damn it, this stream hurt my feelings. This really hurt my feelings. Now, before we go, I'm going to let you guys plug your shit real quick because I need another second. I'm going to go walk around the studio for a second because I'm fucking angry.
You can find me at a Phillies podcast I do if you're interested in Phillies stuff. So you can think you can manage. You can follow it on all the podcast streams. Philly Sports Now is a podcast I do for all Philadelphia sports, my brothers, and True Philadelphia Sportscast is another one. And then, of course, I write for Pub Sports Radio as well.
You can find me on Twitter at Dennis_Trusty. I'm posting a lot of horse racing stuff, so if you enjoyed what we talked about, want to learn more, I'm glad Jose's getting good exercise as he's pacing and now sitting back down. This was fun. I hope to be back on here again very soon. You can check us out on Wednesday and Thursday nights here on Pub Sports Radio for all of the horse racing stuff going on those nights. So go to Jose now, who's boiling mad.
Yeah. As they say in the UK, I'm fucking fuming. I am absolutely fuming. So let's recap the night for us real fast. Let's have a nice little recap. We'll start off with our experiment that we ran, inviting random people from Pub Sports Radio, just sending them a StreamYard link and seeing what they would do. Jimmy the Bag confirmed did not join. So if you bet the no minus 3,000, then yes, of course you have cash. Billy Brisbane, who is probably watching this game, I invited him about 14 minutes ago. He has not joined, unfortunately. You have cashed that. Let's show the boxes again real fast. Detroit money line. It is now 6-4. The fucking the Orioles are chipping away, and I have a feeling that the Orioles might be coming back in that game. So as you can see, I'm spiraling here. I'm spiraling out of control. If you want to make some money off of this spiral, consider taking the Orioles at plus like 500, whatever the fuck they might be right now. because it's unbelievable what's happening. What else? What did I else I have? Pirates' first 5 team total loss, of course. Here comes the pain. First 5 Nationals -0.5 plus 230. My dog of the day is in a rain delay still.
No, it said suspended, so
It is officially suspended. So
Yes, it is.
that's awesome. Really, that makes me feel really good.
Me too.
So I had
your pain.
I also had Kansas City, New York first 5 under 5.5, which I said was a winner in the top half of the 5th inning when I thought it was the bottom half of the 5th inning, and it promptly lost immediately in the bottom half of the inning. And of course, the piece de resistance, Rockies first 5 and plus a half, didn't come close because the fucking Astros are good at baseball. And the Rockies did not bring their bats to Houston. As our friend Pete Loshak says, he had his gospel come out today. You just have to be transparent with your picks and let everyone see how much you suck at gambling, how much you lose every day, and maybe they will follow you then. Maybe.
If it makes you feel any better, I still love you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I guess I'm blind or something. I don't know. Maybe I had a stroke. But I look over at the Red Sox game, and there's already one out for the Red Sox. I didn't even see it happen, and the pitcher has 3 pitches. So I don't know what happened in that time. And there's another out. So there's another quick out. I am now closing the window, so I'm not watching these baseball anymore. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Again, the Elite 16 now. We appreciate the Elite 16. I'm going to give everyone a shout-out. Lorelei, I believe that's your name. Y'all got any openings? I took broadcasting in high school. We are always looking for interns. Lorelei, I believe that's your name. Again, I'm dyslexic right now. I'm apoplectic with anger, so I'm sorry in advance. But we are looking for interns as always, so please apply on the Pub Sports Radio website. Lance LaRose, shout out to you. Thank you as always. Here comes the pain, a new title for the show. Jacksonville Zoe, my guy, appreciate you. Thank you for complimenting the mustache. You are a part of the Elite 13 too, because he was here earlier and he commented. Man, I can't believe it. Frederick, my man, he is also a part of the Elite 13. We appreciate you. It's now gone up to the Elite 18. Now everyone wants to join to see my fucking pain, huh? Who tweeted that I was angry on stream, huh? Who did it?
I wanted to, but I didn't. So.
No, I mean, we probably should have, but it's okay. It's all right. Thanks, everyone, for watching. We appreciate you guys. We'll be back again sometime this week, I think. Might have to do it on a Thursday. Actually, you know what? I might just hop on the horse racing stream on Thursday, and we could talk live betting the baseball then, and then we could talk about the horses more. You know, I can ask Razor the dreaded power rankings question. What was the name? Sagittarius? What was it again? Secretariat? There we go. Secretariat, yeah. American Pharaoh, and the Disney horses. So yeah. I can't wait for that. Any final thoughts, guys?
It's been fun. Sorry, Jose, you had to endure a lot here, though. You know, it'll get better. It'll get better. Don't worry.
I wish we could do it tomorrow afternoon. It was fun. It was great being on. I'm sorry, Jose, that you sucked tonight, but that's just for tonight. You're better than this.
Thanks, Trusty. I appreciate it.
Everybody has the off days, man.
But
thank you.
I still don't know if you're taking it seriously.
Hey, the A's just took the lead. That's a good final note.
Okay, good. So I appreciate that. Lou Dini, by the way, comments, Padres down 3-0, only plus 163. Doesn't seem good enough, but might be telling us something. Lou, I like that. I like that a lot. My advice would be, like I said, I don't like anything 200 or up, or I want something 200 up. But, you know, if you wait perhaps like another inning and a half, they don't score any runs, that number will go up, hopefully. But once they start threatening a little bit, that's when I would pull the trigger if you really want to make that bet. So not a bad bet at all. Lorelei, thanks so much. Appreciate you. Jacksonville Zoe, I am in a great mood. And I think that's a great way to end the show, guys. So again, thanks so much. It's 9:41. My family's probably worried about me. People are probably asking, is Jose okay? Did he throw himself in traffic after that latest loss? And the answer is going to be yes. I'm going to go do that right now. So everyone, enjoy your evenings.